Gonna make sure that it pops up. Mm. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to NECC Rocket League. UNI Gold taking on Wartburg tonight. I'm Jaeger, and in the booth is going to be Igneous. I will be the solo caster for this evening, so please, you will have to get used to my voice as long as these two teams will be playing. Currently, UNI Gold is 1-2 with a map differential of 5 and 7. Wartburg is currently 2-2 with a map differential of 6 and 8. So, a lot of very evenly matched opponent tonight for this UNI Gold team. Of course, we're going to have our starters as always being Tonk, K-Bob, and Brontron. Of course, when you look at the sort of the map differentials and everything, you have to keep in mind UNI is coming off of a week 2 bye week that instead Wartburg has currently haven't had their bye week just because of how shaky things can be. So looking around the league tonight here in week 5 for the Heartland B division, UNI is of course taking on Wartburg. Conversely, Concordia, Nebraska is still searching for their first win as they play UWW Whitewater. The Carroll University Orange is going to be taking on the Northeast Wisconsin Technical College Eagles. So that's going to be a fun matchup. And then the bye this week is going to be the Morningside Mustangs Rocket League team. So exciting matchups for you today. Of course, next week, if you are able to catch that match, if we are streaming it, UNI will be taking on Concordia, Nebraska. So that matchup, as it currently stands, is going to be a 4 seed versus a 7 seed before time takes off. And there will be a break, and there will be some playoffs coming back after Thanksgiving for that break. So that matchup against Concordia, Nebraska is currently set for November 10th at 7 p.m. So both of these teams looks like at least UNI is currently getting ready for their matchup as we have folks in and getting ready. So kind of looking around the league as well. Again, you know, tonight, Concordia, Nebraska is facing the number 1 seed currently in the division of UWW White. Concordia, Nebraska is currently 0-2 with 2 games won and 6 game losses. And this is sort of kind of like to update for last week's week 4 matches, as it shows Wartburg is 1-2 with a 4 map differential to a 7 on the losses. Eagles are 1-3 with a 6-10 map differential, and UNI is 1-2 with a 5-7 map differential. Carroll University Orange is currently 1-1 with 3 wins and 4 losses on their map differential. And the big story this week is going to be the Mustang Rocket League. You know, they're going to come off of a bye week. They'll then play the UWW White team if they are able to get that going. And that's going to be a big matchup coming in week 6. Is going to be seeded the 1 seed versus the 2 seed, and the 2 seed coming off of probably a very important bye week. So looking like both of these teams are now joining, so we are going to get some Rocket League underway. UNI versus Wartburg. starting off a strong shot coming out for Wartburg. The ball is going to go into the UNI side as Electric Step. Electric Step is going to go ahead and start this offense for this Wartburg team as Lewis and Clark able to get the shot, but Tonk is going to go ahead and save that one. As another shot on UNI's goal goes just wide right, as Brontron is able to save this one. So UNI definitely playing on the back heel very defensively, as we see K-Bob is sort of sitting in the goal right now. An Electric Step is going to try and get some aerial maneuvers going. Can't quite make that, as K-Bob is able to get this save, and now UNI is going to be on the offense. Brontron and Tonk miscommunicating there as they were kind of bumping into each other. This ball is going to get cleared out, but K-Bob's going to take it midfield, 50, with the follow-up coming from G-Man. Lewis Clark is going to take it onto the left-hand side. That's going to be defensively blocked there by Brontron and Tonk, and to follow it up. Brontron passing it to K-Bob as he's going to start this UNI offense with 3:44 left to play in game one. This is going to be a best of 5 scenario, first to 3, as Electric Step is going to take it, as Tonk's going to take a far right shot. It's going to go wide of the goal. And so far, both of these teams kind of being slow, kind of being patient with what they want to do. Of course, Wartburg kind of came out initially very aggressively, as we see Lewis and Clark get a shot on, and a nice save by Brontron, his second of the day. Just, wow, just an amazing save right there. As I was kind of mentioning that, you know, the aggression of this Wartburg team has sort of kind of sustained, but, you know, the defense from UNI has just been so great as well, as Tonkin takes that shot. Can't quite get it to land, but here comes Electric Step again. Left-hand side, he's going to try and make something happen on offense, as Tonkin's going to clear that one to the right side. Tonkin's going to take it midfield, and he's going to go cross-field with that, as a member of Wartburg is going to try and intercept that. Brontron still applying that pressure, able to get an aerial and some boost. Tonkin steals it away, but Electric Step is going to get the demo on Tonkin, so any kind of momentum that UNI had goes away. Lewis and Clark trying to pinch it out, but he defers over to G-Man. Tonkin doing an aerial. Can't quite get anything to go, but Brontron going past a couple defenders, and Brontron defers it to Tonkin. Tonkin tries to double it up off the left-hand side of the post. Can't quite get it to go. K-Bob again deferring it over to teammates, as he's going to try and maintain something on the left-hand side. That's defended by a Wartburg member, as Electric Step is going to try and get something going on offense for Wartburg. 1:50 to go, and we still have yet to see a goal. You know, that's just kind of interesting when you try and think about that. 1:40 have gone by, almost an entire 3 minutes, 30 seconds, and not a single score. Only a handful of shots on goal, so very defensive game so far, as currently UNI has a save for each member of their team. Now, UNI trying to set something up, can't quite get it, as the height on the ball was too much as it goes off top of the crossbar. Here comes K-Bob, but Lewis and Clark able to get this one saved away. Electric Step's going to take a shot on an open goal, and he is able to get it to go. K-Bob didn't have enough boost or enough angle on it, couldn't quite get it. And now, with a minute and 3 seconds to go on the board, Wartburg is going to go up 1-0. So right off the kickoff, ball's going to go over right-hand side. That's going to be quickly stolen away from a deep shot by G-Man, and he can't quite get that to connect. Tonkin's going to get the demo, now with less than a minute. That's going to be cleared out by Lewis and Clark, met by Brontron. K-Bob's going to follow it up. He's going to bump it over left-hand side, try and set something up, but that will be cleared away quickly by Electric Step. And Electric Step goes in for the score. Again, a nice little solo shot on the right-hand side. Just catching Brontron out, just, you know, if any